What's up, everyone? I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 8 of Prince of Stride. And this episode was pretty good. It felt kind of different, too, because there was a bit of tension in this episode. We actually get to learn more about Sakurai, which I never thought that would happen, okay? Sakurai has always been a tad bit of a bother to me, because it seems like she's supposed to be the main character, but she's not. And she's kind of just in the back, and she's only put on screen when needed. So she's always kind of bothered me a little bit. But they gave her a little more of a purpose this episode, because we find out more about her family. And her mother died when she was little, and her dad went away over to the US, and now is back over in Japan to stay as the coach for another school, and that other school just so happens to have Tomoe as their ace. Tomoe Yagami, Riku's older brother. Not only that, but we also find out why Riku has this strange relationship with his brother. Cause you know how whenever Tomoe is brought up, Riku, he's just like, oh yeah, him, you know, something like that. Well, we find out that Riku used to run with Tomoe, used to practice and stuff with him, but Riku could never ever catch up. And I don't know, that happens to every guy. I mean, every sibling really. Like, say the older brother wanted to play basketball, and so did the little brother, and the little brother could never beat the older brother. Well, that's just normal stuff, but I don't know, I guess Riku really took it to heart, because he suddenly hated Stride because he could never catch up to his brother. So to be honest, for him to still have this strange feeling whenever Tomoe's brought up, I kind of think that's pretty childish. Because that's honestly, it's such a childish thing to do. Like, how can you still be upset over that? You're a little kid. Get over it. It's okay. I'm sorry. Riku, that's a stupid reason. You were a kid. You're in high school now. Get over it. Like, honestly, that was pretty dumb. So we see Tomoe's team, and they have these twins. And these twins, I'm pretty sure they're cyborgs or something, because these guys, oh man. I was very nervous, especially when it came to Hozumi versus one of the twins, because, you know, Hozumi is a beast, but he clearly could not surpass this guy. And neither could the rest of the team when it came to versing the other players. Okay, none of them was able to get past the other. Their strategy was to have Hoenn catch up to them, and then when that happens, bam, they accelerate. Just, oh man. Hoenn still has a long way to go. That shows. You know, I kind of like that Hoenn is still losing, so that we know that Hoenn is not an OP team. Alright, they're not overpowered. They still have a lot to learn. So to be honest, that's a good thing. And not only that, but we find out that even though they lost this episode, that doesn't mean they're completely out of the finals for End of Summer. So that's pretty good to know. But I'm pretty sure that if they lose again, they'd be in last, because there's like a total of 4 teams in the finals. One small thing I gotta bring up before I end this review, it was so funny when Hozumi was doing impressions of Bruce Lee, and then he did impressions of Jackie Chan. Like, what was that? Hozumi! I love Hozumi so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. But did you guys see the preview at the end of this episode? We're getting another man service episode! Yay! I can't help myself, man. I can't help myself. I love me some man service. Okay, catch you tomorrow as I upload a top 10 video, and catch me Thursday as I review Boku Dake ga Inai Machi and Assassination Classroom Season 2. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.